No, I think it's definitely recording. I think we're good.
What do you mean you think? Don't think. Because if we record a whole episode and it doesn't record, Elias, I'm going to have a
No, we're
fit.
fine. You're talking to a guy that's using his left hand for everything. Okay. So
That
first of
sounds like a
all,
you-ish.
fuck you and all your little stupid little
Buddy,
motherfucking.
that hand.
Now what
It's kind
about
of
it? Hey,
and what about it?
hey
Hey, you
guys.
can put the middle finger. No, the best thing is you doing the peace sign in your Instagram picture.
Now I
You're
can look
flat.
at that spread. Hang on.
Okay, progress.
That's progress.
Is that hurting? Does that hurt? It
Uncomfortable.
looked like
Yeah,
it
I don't think I
hurt.
should do that. Ladies and gentlemen,
really
welcome your faces back to the Fun Bond.
We're back, bitches. Yes, we
Let's say to the best
are.
motherfucking podcast in North America.
That's a stretch.
It's a stretch. How about
That's a fat
how about
stretch.
Richmond Hill?
In the GTA? No.
That's a stretch too. How about
in our friend group? Yay.
that's disrespectful to Jordan though.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, on God, love you, Jordan. He hasn't posted in a while on his podcast.
Damn,
Okay,
you're shooting shots. You're shooting shots.
love you, Jordan.
Also,
He's gonna come back and be like, "What happened to your main one?"
we're on a new wave of holding our microphones this time.
Yeah, I decided to hold my
Oh
mic
wait,
today.
they wanted to see my other hand hold the microphone. Okay, I got you.
Oh yeah, let's see your other. So Elias, what happened?
All right, so
tell the viewers.
First of all, fuck everyone that's making fun of me, because
No, you guys, wholeheartedly.
I'm in pain.
Elias,
I've been crying at night.
Elias,
Heart been broke so many
text-
times.
boy,
Don't.
Elias
I can
texted
hold it
our
like my
group
baby.
chat
1 sec. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
when the podcast is your child.
So a lot has happened.
Yeah.
You were saying Elias
Clearly,
texted you.
we've
I texted you. I texted the
Elias
group.
texted the
Right.
group, our group chat with Jordan.
Look at my pinky. Look at it. Looks like a. I don't even want to say it. Looks like a dick in the wintertime. I'm just being honest.
Look flask. Okay,
right?
anyways. So he texted our group chat, and all I saw, because you sent 2 pictures, and the only picture I originally saw
did I send you the middle finger one or no?
No, you just sent a cast in the air.
Okay.
And then you sent the X-ray, but all I saw was the X-ray. So I was like, why the fuck is this man sending an X-ray? Like,
you thought it was a random X-ray. Maya, why the fuck would I send you a random X-ray?
Because you're Elias.
No,
okay?
don't do that. I would never send a random X-ray. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Anyways, then I get a FaceTime call. And this motherfucker goes, hey. And I said, what did you do? Keep in mind, I went out for dinner that night and I was a little tipsy. And I was like, what's going on? Am I on punked? Where's Ashton Kutcher? But anyways, tell your story.
So
tell your truth.
What happened was last Wednesday, the 18th of August, 2021. This is what happened, okay? So I'm chilling during the day. I don't think I worked. I think I'm just chilling. And Vincent and I, we're going to go play basketball. But
yeah,
I was honestly like feeling playing soccer, okay? I had this thing because I've been playing recently, like just some pickup soccer. So I told him like, yo, like bring your cleats.
Can we play soccer one day?
Sure. All man's reaching.
Okay, bet. All man's reaching.
Yeah, I love soccer and
Soccer is the best sport. I don't care what anyone says. Dude. The best sport. I don't.
I'm gonna be doing a indoor league and then outdoor league next year with some of my some of my friends at work. And
Oh, I thought you were gonna continue. I was gonna wait till you were done.
Yeah, just we're gonna put a team together
at work. That's fun. I did a outdoor league at the hangar with Emily and Tyson once. So it was fun.
Oh yeah, no, I gotta get back into it. I fucking love it.
Like it's fun. Yeah. I watched my cousin's game the other day and I was like, wait, I kind of miss this. Yeah. Like I miss playing.
Funny story about soccer. We'll get to that later, but my mom brought up a good point. Anyways, so I'm like, dude, like honestly, like bring your cleats in case, because I have a community center right next to my house. It like recently just opened up, and there's like 6 tennis courts, basketball court, 2 baseball diamonds. And then a part of the and then a part of the school, there's even more like obviously like a smaller soccer field, but behind that is like an actual soccer field. So it's crazy, it's insane.
Yeah.
And so I was like, maybe there's gonna be guys like doing pickup soccer, like just bring your cleats instead. This motherfucker, okay, he goes, I feel like hooping today. I said, that goddamn. Says, you aren't even gonna bring your cleats. You just saying, feel like hooping. I got it. I was like, okay, whatever. I get it. Oh, okay, we'll just hoop. So we go to the courts. It's just me. Literally, V met me there. I was dead at. I
Mhm.
got there at like 7, and I was like the
Mhm.
only man there. Like there was me and one other guy shooting. So I'm like, okay, fuck it.
Dead.
So we're chilling. V pulls up around like 15 minutes later, and then we just start shooting. Start fucking around. That's it. And then two kids come by. Not kids. They're a bit younger than us. So two kids come by, and they're like, yo, you guys like want to run like twos? So just do 2-on-2. And we're like, yeah, sure, why not? And a few other guys had just pulled up. And
Mm.
so we're like, yo, like, what if we do like fours or fives, like full court or some shit?
Yeah.
But while we were waiting, we're like, fuck it. While we wait, like, we'll just do 2-on-2. So we'll do that.
Mhm.
And the guys was like, okay, yeah, cool, cool. So me and V, we thought we were going to be on the same team because why not? And then one of the guys goes like, nah, like, yo, that's not fair. And we're like, what do you mean? Like,
Mm.
it's not that serious. And me and V just wanted to
Yeah.
practice. Like, what do you mean? So
Yeah.
he's like, nah, come on, dude. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, I don't mind being.
So you're a pussy.
It was like, I get it because like we
Nah.
would dominate in a sense.
Well, yeah, but he don't know that, and it's just like, hey,
Exactly.
like,
It's a white guy on the court. You
just
really,
say you're
we
bad
all we
and
do is
go.
shoot. That's all I do.
Like, go play hockey. I don't know.
Um,
That was definitely not okay to
one of
say.
the
I'm
guys
sorry.
was Vincent's height, and one of the guys was just
Okay.
like shorter. Like he was just shorter than
He was just
he was just
short.
short. Anyway, so
Nothing wrong with
so
a short king.
I was with the taller guy, and Vincent and the
Okay.
short guy were together. Had that not happened, Maya, and everyone listening, I wouldn't have broke my hand, and this is why. Okay,
Mm,
so Vincent is dribbling the basketball
yeah.
like this. Okay,
The fucking.
and I just go in for a reach. You know what a reach is? Like you're just trying to steal the ball.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
My
Not that
hand
dumb.
goes directly into his knee. All right. And my pinky, this is gross. If anyone gets really grossed out, just stop listening right now or skip like 20 seconds. My
Yeah.
finger, my pinky goes outwards. Like
Like, how do I
not
skip?
back.
How do I
Fuck you.
skip?
You gotta listen to this shit. Okay. If I have to go through it, you gotta go through it.
This is my second time listening to this story, but I'm living it through
That's
again.
true.
I love
That's
it.
true.
Keep
So it
going.
went outwards. Okay.
That's
Immediately heard like a crack. Like I felt it, heard it, and I was like, ah. I wasn't crying.
ah
People were asking me like, "Did you cry right away?" I'm like, "No, like I wasn't crying. I was holding my hand out and I was just screaming, fuck, 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 fuck." And
yeah.
you know,
Those are the only words you know when
whenever
you
I
hurt
get
yourself.
injured, swear to God,
Honestly.
I do a little walk around. I don't know if that's normal, but I feel like
No, yeah, yeah,
everyone
yeah.
does that.
You have to
You have
process
to
it.
process it.
You walk around like, did this really just fucking happen to me? I'm
Yeah.
about to
So
pop the
this is
fuck
me.
off.
Like I can't
I'm
go
not trying
far,
to.
but
Yeah.
I'm like fuck, 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 like walking around
Yeah.
the court, right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Screaming fuck. And all the guys like came up to me. They're like, "Yo, like you good? You good?" Vincent's like, "Fam, like what the fuck happened?" And I'm like, dude, like the first thing I said, I'm like, dude, I think I broke my finger. I think I broke my pinky.
Yeah.
And V's like, whoa. He's like, no, dude. He's like, if you broke it, but it looked fine. Everything looked fine in that instance. And
Yeah.
so he's like, no, dude, if you broke it, it would have been you would be able to tell. Like your finger would be like going the other
Yeah.
direction. And I was like, V, bro, like I'm telling you, something happened. Like I heard a crack.
Yeah.
And like
And you know your body more
you
than
know your
anyone
body more
else.
than
So like
anyone
when
else.
something's wrong,
Exactly.
something's
Something's
wrong.
wrong. So he's like, yo, just sit it out, sit out, and take it easy. You'll see how it feels in like a couple minutes. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Immediately starts to swell up. Okay. And
Mm.
not significantly, but it started to swell.
Yeah.
And it's still very painful. I'm holding it. And he's like, yo, like, are you good? Like, you come back. And I'm like, no, dude, like, something's wrong. Like, I did something.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, that's when he started, like, okay, like, it's probably like a serious sprain, or maybe you fractured it
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
One of our other friends came to the park, and shortly after, I'm like, guys, like, I think I gotta go to the hospital. And they're like,
Yeah.
damn, like, it's legit. I'm like, dude, like, something is telling me go to the hospital because this is serious.
Yeah.
So I go home first, and
Man goes home before.
yeah, well,
I
I
need
had
to
to
go to
tell
the
my
hospital. I'm
parents.
gonna
I
go
want
home.
to tell my parents,
Yeah,
and
obviously.
it's right down the street.
I would literally make my parents come get me. Fuck the car. I'd be like, Mom,
Okay, I
you'll
don't
never
condone this,
believe.
but I drove home. It's not a far drive, but
Oh,
I drove
yeah.
stick with a broken hand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
And it's
yeah,
your right hand
plot twist,
too.
it's broken.
Oh, shit.
I kind of ruined the story, but whatever.
It's fine.
Pretend you didn't hear that. So
No, what are you talking
I
about?
go home, and the first thing I think I see my dad, and I go up to him. I'm like, don't panic, I'm okay, but I think I fucked up my
You
hand. Like I think I broke
you
something.
cannot. You can't start a sentence to your parents like that. Don't panic. I think I'm okay,
See,
but
it's
here's what's
cliche, but
happening.
at the same time, no, like don't panic. Like I'm good. I'm alive. Like I'm not
Yeah.
freaking out. You shouldn't freak out. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah. Yeah.
Because as soon as you start freaking out, other people start freaking out,
Oh,
right?
100%.
So I told him, I'm
That's why
like,
everyone around me freaks out.
facts, including Bella, your dog.
That's why she has anxiety. I gave her my
That's so
anxiety.
sad, man.
I
Anyways,
know, man.
so
Love that
love
girl.
that girl. So I told him, like, all right, listen, don't freak out, but I'm pretty sure your boy broke his hand or did something. He's like,
Yeah, boy
he's like,
is not
he's like,
well.
what do you mean? So I'm like, pops, like, I told him like I retold the story, and he's like, shit. He's like, are you sure it's not like badly sprained? My own parents didn't fucking believe me. Everyone,
They're like,
but I
Elias,
gotta say
come
something,
on
okay? And I
now.
gotta like, there's no humble way of saying this, but I think my pain tolerance is just very high because
Yeah,
I've done
no, I
some
feel
dumb
that.
shit in the past. I've broken my wrists.
Yeah.
I've done dumb shit. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's soccer. Had many injuries. Had like 2 concussions. Like I've been fucked up. Okay, explains a lot of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Don't
yeah,
agree with that.
yeah.
Why do you agree with that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it explains stuff. Yeah.
I'll let that one slide. But you're right. So
Listen, you could go at me for days,
you're right.
okay?
You're right.
Let me let me say this
You're
one
right. You're
thing.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I genuinely think that I just have a high pain tolerance, and I don't really like react that crazy. Like if something happens, like
Yeah.
I'll be like fuck, and then like I'm quiet. Okay, like I'm suffering in silence. And
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
because of that, I feel like they didn't think it was serious. But by the time I got
Mm-hmm.
home and I was showing my parents my hand, like specifically when my mom was taking a look at it, she was like, "Damn!" Like I was like, "Mom, do you see how fucking swollen that is?" She's like,
Yeah, that ain't
"Yo," she's like,
normal.
"Yeah, that's actually not normal." She's like, "You definitely did something." I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to the hospital. I don't care. They're gonna take me, my friends." And I'm like, "I'll just let you guys know how it goes." They're like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So they take me.
Meanwhile, I'd have been like, Mom, come with me, please.
No, I couldn't
I'm
care
scared.
less about that. Just take me to the hospital. That was that was all I could think. Take me to the hospital.
Cannot relate. Cannot relate.
So they drive me to the hospital. Very thankful of them. They brought me to the hospital, and the entire time they're just like, how the fuck did this happen? Like, we hope it's not serious, but like, also like, is E just like bitching or like, like what's going on? So I guess at
Yeah.
the hospital, only one person can go in with you. So I was like, you guys just stay here. I'll
Yeah.
go along. Okay. So I'm in the hospital. Um, first thing I do is I hadn't told Maria yet. So,
Oh
so I
shit.
FaceTimed her. I'm like, hey.
No girlfriend ever wants their boyfriend to
No.
call them when they're FaceTime them when they're in the
Here's the thing,
hospital.
right? Here's the craziest part.
I would flip the fuck
When you
out.
go to the hospital, they give you they make you change your mask. And I don't know this,
Yes.
but I did know this, but apparently it's renowned that hospital masks are very distinguishable because they're like white
Yeah.
or like off white or some shit.
Yeah, they're like the white
Yeah, so I
ones.
had that on, and so when I FaceTimed her, she picks up and she's like, first thing she didn't even say hi. She said, "Why are you at the hospital?" I said, first of all, what if I was dead? Okay,
Okay,
wouldn't
well
be
you
FaceTiming her, but say hi first. Okay, let's respect.
like,
Let's
hey,
res-
come on
let's
now.
let's
That's
do
how a conversation
formalities.
goes,
All
bestie.
right. So she was like, "Why are you at the hospital?" I'm like, "Hey, don't freak out. Think I fucked up my hand. Don't know if it's
Man
broken.
still said, don't
Don't
freak
freak.
out.
You
And here
got
we
it. Don't
are.
freak out. Okay." So she's I flipped the camera and I'm showing her my hand and she's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" She's like, "What happened?" So
Yeah.
I explained the situation. And uh thankfully the wait wasn't long at all. I was in and out. I got this done in an hour. 1
Yeah,
hour.
bro.
That's awesome.
That's
Right?
good. That's really good.
So I wasn't on the phone along with her and all while I was getting this done, she was like googling it's like similar incidents or like she was like broken hand and she saw similar pictures. So long story
Mm-hmm.
short, she actually knew it was broken before I even knew.
Yeah.
But obviously we
And
couldn't
it
tell each other.
yeah, 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 obviously.
So
Yeah, no, but it's better that it's a clean break than a fracture
yeah.
because a clean break heals fast. Or a clean break heals
Yeah,
better.
yeah, exactly. So got my ticket to go in. The first they do like a little assessment. They just take down like the story and like what your heart rate is and all your stuff.
Yeah.
So
Did you have to take a COVID
no,
test?
no COVID test. They just
Mm.
ask you. You have to do like a screening.
The
Like going to a
screening,
restaurant.
yeah.
Yeah, they gotta do a screening. And besides that, no, very straightforward. There was a lot of checkpoints. There was like 4 or 5 checkpoints, but it was all pretty quick.
Yeah.
The longest thing was probably just, which wasn't that long. It was like 10 minutes at the most, or 15. Was like waiting for the X-ray.
Yeah.
Because
That
obviously
makes
they gotta
sense.
assess it and shit.
Yeah, that makes
Or
sense.
first
Doc
take
came
it.
back. So
Yeah.
you
And you
got a
gotta walk
broken
around. Like you gotta go to
hand.
different areas, right?
Yeah. Oh
So
my god, my anxiety would not let me have that. I would need my mother
thankfully it
with
wasn't
me.
too far. It wasn't like you're going to a
Yeah.
different fucking campus.
Yeah, that's
You gotta go
true.
to A
Like
wing,
I
okay, and then come back to B wing,
yeah.
then go to C wing. What the fuck?
Yeah.
We're doing
No,
our
my
ABCs? What?
mom, I'd be holding my broken hand would be held by my mother's good hand
Yeah.
because no way.
Yeah, I really took a picture like
Could
this
not.
without before the cast, and my all you see is my hand's a balloon. If you want, we could plug it in, but it's
I need
fucking
to see that
hilarious.
picture. I
Um,
can't.
so the girl takes the X-ray. This was actually pretty funny. I asked the girl in the X-ray room. First of all, it's a pretty big room and a small table for them to take the X-ray. You're like, okay, this looks like a murder, like not a murder. This looks like a dentist's room, but
You can do
not a
it.
dentist's room. Okay, it's
Like
very
a
I don't know. It felt
doctor's.
like an asylum, if I'm being honest. Okay. Yeah, like it felt
Oh.
weird.
All white
It
walls.
wasn't even a white wall. It was just dark.
It
Makes
was like
sense. It
weird.
was weird vibes. Okay. It
Weird
was just me and
vibes.
her. So my
Like
hand's on
who
the
the hell was
table.
in this before me?
Yeah. She's like positioning my hand and shit. And she's like, oh, I go to her. I'm like, okay, listen, I don't expect an answer, but I'm like, do you think, can you say anything? Like, like, what do you think it is? She's like, I can't disclose. Like, she's like, I don't know.
Bestie,
I can't say.
Bestie, I need you to do your job.
Yeah. And she was just like, I can't say. And I felt
Yeah.
like saying like you can't say because you don't want to say, or you can't say because you legally can't say it. And I didn't
How
get an
bad
answer,
is it?
so I don't know.
She's like,
She's
yeah.
like, you'll be better.
Mm-hmm.
No, she was just like, I don't know. You gotta just talk to the doctor. I said, okay. So after the
Alrighty.
X-ray, then finally I was waiting for the to actually see the doctor, and
Yep.
he calls me into the room. He goes, Elias. He was like a really nice Middle Eastern guy. I
Yeah.
don't know his background specifically, but really funny dude. We were going back and forth like just shooting the shit. And first thing I say, I'm like, all right, doc, how bad is it? And he goes, wow. He makes a face. He goes, wow.
You never want your
You
doctor to
never,
make
and
that
I
face,
can't see
eh?
the computer because I know my X-rays on the computer screen.
He's like,
He goes, I'm like, it's fractured, or like I said something. I'm like, it's like really badly bruised or sprained, and he's like, no, man. He's like, you broke your hand. I said, hmm.
no. Oh, April
I said, that's a
Fools.
new one. I haven't done that
I never heard
before.
that. I haven't
So,
heard that one. Checking off the
so
checklist.
me being nosy, I was actually very nosy. I'm like, can I see, like the X-ray and stuff? He's like, yeah, yeah,
You want to airdrop that to
yeah.
me?
Can you put it to my phone? All right, I took a picture. That's how I got it. But
Yeah.
so he's showing me the screen, the X-ray on the screen, and he's like, yeah. So this is where you broke it. He's like, good news, like you said. He's like, it's a very nice break, so it should
Mm-hmm.
heal fine. You're good.
Yeah.
And we were just talking more about it. Like how did it break? What happened? And
Well,
well, my best friend's a fucking asshole. Is
well,
what is.
I wanted to play soccer,
And
but
then this
clearly it didn't
motherfucker said,
happen.
nope, day to break your hand.
You know what's crazy? It's like you in your gut, you were like you had all these signs pointing not to play basketball,
Dude.
and like you just said, fuck
Yeah.
it, and look at it, look at you
Yeah.
now.
And we'll get to
Trust your
that.
gut. Trust your gut, besties.
Yeah. It's just sad. Like I was okay, I'll get there.
Yeah.
So he puts the starts putting the cast on. It's 2 plaster sheets.
Mhm.
And I got to go back the 30th to get my actual cast.
Oh, that's Nancy's birthday.
Yeah. So Nancy can sign
So
it.
on Monday.
I'll just write happy birthday Nancy on my cast.
You
That'd be nice.
should.
Yeah.
And then post
Yeah.
it. And be like,
Yeah, I don't
she's gonna be
really
like,
know you, but happy birthday.
She's gonna be like, what the fuck? Okay, hey.
She gets a shout out on the Fun Bomb podcast.
Hey.
Yeah.
She's gonna love it.
So overall, it didn't hurt as much as I feel like people think it would hurt, but it was a very awkward feeling in the sense where it was a really bad crack. Like that was the worst part. Like I just heard the crack, I felt it, but it
it's like,
wasn't.
why do those things have to hurt?
Yeah.
It's
But
like,
it makes,
okay, you
but it
broke.
makes
Okay.
sense why it hurts.
Yeah,
First
obvious.
of all.
Well, duh, it's your skeleton.
Yeah.
But it's like, do you really have to? Do you really have to do that? Because now you're doing the most.
What
You know?
I didn't ask the doctor, and I should have asked him, was how come my pinky didn't break, but my actual metacarpal bone, that's what it's called, the metacarpal. Are you proud of me?
Yeah.
I know what the bone is called.
Yo, the other day I remembered all the continents, and I said the Fawn Bond is teaching me something.
Yo, we're doing something with like.
We're
doing
doing
slowly
good
but surely.
slowly but surely we're doing something good for
Yeah.
ourselves. Forget everyone
Yeah.
else.
I don't know if it's the
Okay.
5th metacarpal or if it's just called the metacarpal bone.
Okay, but like pulling my finger this way, I can see how like this part can break instead of your actual finger.
So I don't have an answer. We're not scientists here. So people were just like, maybe because the pressure, it just traveled down, and then at the weakest point, it just
I don't know.
snapped.
My pinky's hurting.
Yeah, dude. Not pleasant.
That's
But I should
fucked.
ask the
Not a good
doctor. Maybe I'll
time.
ask him next time. Be like, so how did this
Mm-hmm.
happen?
So like, why is my pinky fine? Like, why can I still do pinkies up? But
I have movement. I probably shouldn't be moving it.
that's no, but it's good to have.
Yeah.
If you didn't have movement, you
Oh,
should be
no, I would.
concerned
Yeah.
because that means amputation.
Really?
Well, like not actually,
okay.
but like
You
if
scared
you
me.
can't
I was
move
like,
your
I
hand,
don't
well,
want
like
that.
sometimes it can lead to that. Like if you don't
Damn.
if you have no like feeling in your
Mhm.
fingers and they like do surgery, like it would be surgeries first
Oh yeah.
to like repair the damage because of the
Yeah,
muscle.
they didn't say
But
anything like that,
like
so I think I'm good.
no,
Yeah.
so you're fine. Like nothing like
And
muscular
it's
was
not you.
like
Well, I don't know if
damaged.
you remember the X-ray, but it's not even like my bone is out or protruding. It's
No, no,
literally
no. I
just
saw it. It was
yeah.
literally
It's
just
in
a.
place, but it's just
It
broke.
literally looks like a hairline
It looks like a
fracture, but
hairline
it's
flat.
not.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you could tell it's
you
not
can
because it
tell it's a
goes
clean
right
break.
through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like when my mom broke her elbow.
Oh,
Um,
breaking your elbow is not
that
fun
yeah,
because your
she
whole
broke
arm is
her
fucking stiff.
elbow. Yeah,
Yeah.
she broke her elbow. She fell off a ladder.
Holy shit.
I know, right? Go off, Sue. She's like you, man,
Yeah.
clumsy as hell. She
I'm not
had
clumsy.
so many
I'm not.
concussions.
Don't take that back. I'm not clumsy.
You're not okay. You're not
Thank you.
clumsy. But
I'm just
so
injury
yeah,
prone. Okay, I prefer that
that's what
term.
clumsy people say. No, I'm clumsy.
Oh my god, I look stupid as hell with this.
You know what? Embrace it. It's who you are right
Yeah,
now.
you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah, no, so she fell off a ladder, but like she's had like many concussions because of hockey, like what all this stuff. Like growing up, she's like broken. I don't know if she's broken actually. I
Yeah.
don't whatever. Fell off a ladder, helping like do whatever, it doesn't matter. But she was like, "Oh no, I'm fine. Like it doesn't matter. Like it's fine. Like it's probably nothing. Like whatever."
So she got a high pain tolerance.
So yeah, so
because we were always
but, like,
told,
no,
even
not
in
even.
soccer, dude. She can. I know Mama Sue can relate, but we were just taught suck it up. That's what we
Yeah,
were taught.
you
Suck it up.
go back out
Suck it
there.
up.
Go back out there and
Yeah.
play. Like 100%. No, but it's not even that she has a high pain tolerance. She doesn't like to go to the doctor. She'd rather do anything but go to the doctor. So,
I've become like the opposite. Now I'm like, send me
no.
to the hospital. Not for
Okay.
stupid shit, but like for important like this, I'm glad I went.
Obviously, yeah,
I'm glad I went.
no.
You know?
So she's like, "Okay, whatever, doesn't matter." Drove me to work.
Wow.
Like drove me to work was fine.
She didn't
I was
give
like,
a
"Are you sure?"
fuck.
Went grocery
She's like,
shopping.
this happens every now and then. I feel it, you know?
You know what I'm saying? Dropped me off at work, went grocery shopping with Emily and Tyson. Then the pain really started kicking in. Put a pack of bacon on her elbow.
That's
in
a
the
new
grocery
one.
store.
That's a new one. Smart.
Sunglasses on because she started crying.
Oh.
And whatever. And then they were in the line to pay. Like continued her grocery.
No offense, but imagine seeing this woman as a stranger. She's got bacon on it. And she's crying.
Sunglasses on. Like, what's going on? My sister was like, "Hey, we need to take you to the hospital." And I was like, "No, I'm fine. Like, it's whatever." Yeah. My sister's like, "Babes, I don't think you're okay. I don't think you're fine." And then they were in the line, and then I don't know if they checked out, and then went home to drop the groceries off, or if they just left. I think they checked out and like brought groceries home, and then my sister took her to the hospital. Right. But I was just like, girl.
Yeah, no.
I was like, at work, I was like, "Hey, my mom just like broke her elbow and is in the hospital. Can I leave?" Yeah. But I had like an hour left of my shift, and they were like, "You can just stay." And I was like,
they told you could stay?
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up. Fuck those people. We don't even want to name them.
It was my old job. It wasn't even my last job. It was a job before that.
Wow, I was really thinking of the last one.
No. They would have been like, "Girl, go home."
Oh yeah?
I would have been like, yeah, they would.
What was your other job?
I was a retail job.
Can you say the place or no?
Fuck it. I worked at Dynamite. I don't care.
You worked at Dynamite?
Yeah, I worked at Dynamite before, like, end of high school, early university, like grade 12.
Bible, I didn't know this. Or I just forgot.
I worked at Dynamite. It was very short-lived.
Okay. Like a couple months?
But yeah, I worked. Yeah, it was like the summer of
the one at
2016.
Yorkdale.
Yeah.
Actually, you may have told me this.
But it was... I definitely did. But it was like... So Yorkdale used to have two. It was the old location because they closed that location down. But it was...
You mean like they just
old...
moved it? Or they simultaneously had two?
No, there were two locations. They had two locations. So they decided to just close one, which I don't get why.
How does that work? Are they considered the same store?
They are literally this. It's literally the same store.
So
So
what?
like when our store closed, they split us up. So some of us went to Garage and some of us
Right.
went to
Mm-hmm.
Dynamite.
Wow.
But yeah, it was rumored that like the good salespeople went to Dynamite, and I was like,
Mm,
and what about it? I think that's what people just said to feel better about themselves.
probably. No
Because
one actually
I
went
wear
to
more
Dynam.
Garage. I wear more Garage than I wore Dynamite. Like I think I would have benefited more from Garage,
Yeah.
but whatever. But yeah, broke her whole elbow.
Jesus Christ. And fun fact, for hand injuries, this is what the not actually okay, I'll get there too. I'm going in timeline order, okay? So basically I went home that night. I sent you guys the message. Well, first of all, I told my parents. I went to my dad. He was a little upsetty spaghetti. Okay. Me and Vincent go so me and Vincent are about to go into my house. I'm like, yo, let's just like kind of fuck with him. Like just pretend like I'm fine. Like let's
What
walk
is
in.
wrong with
I know,
you?
I'm not
What is
not the
wrong
like
with
not the
you?
nicest kid, right? And
No.
so he goes like, yeah, for sure. So we walk in. We're talking some about some
Vincent, like,
stupid
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, talking about some stupid stuff. And we go to the kitchen. My dad's in the TV room, and so he looks at us and he's like, so what happened? I'm like, oh, nothing. And that was a mistake because he actually got upset. So he goes, what the fuck do you mean nothing happened? I said, oh, okay, it's not
Oh,
the time to joke
hey,
around.
I'm just kidding. I broke my hand.
Yeah, so I went in. I'm like, okay, we're done joking, but it's broken. He's like, are you serious? Oh, I swear to God.
Yeah.
And so I showed him where and stuff. The next couple days later, I was talking to my dad. He's like, by the way, like, I know I was upset that night, but I really hope Vincent knows, like, I wasn't upset at him. I was just mad at the situation. I said, Pops, it's okay, man. It's all good.
We get
We
it.
get
Don't you
it. You know, you were
worry.
worried for your Fio, your son.
Your
I,
son, your only
your only
son.
son. So when I went upstairs to my mom's room and I was like, Mom, I was like, I got some
That's when
news.
moms start
Yeah.
crying.
So this mother effer, okay?
Hey, be nice to your mother.
No, this is what she says, right? So I'm like, Mom, it's broken. And she goes, shut up. What? Do you think I'm
What do you
lying?
mean?
Why would I?
I definitely would say that to my children. I'd be like, you're fucking
No,
lying.
she actually,
Stop.
why? Oh, gosh, she thought I was lying to her. Why the
Well, you're
fuck
a
would I lie?
jokester. You
Why
went
would I?
down, Elias, you walked into your house and you said, yeah, nothing's wrong to your father.
I thought you could take it.
Okay,
I
so
wouldn't do that to my
you're
mother.
like,
I would, but I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
he said,
Honest to God, whoever was downstairs, it was happening too.
you're screaming.
Sorry,
You're
sorry,
screaming into the
sorry,
mic.
sorry.
No, but it's funny. He really said, why would I do that? But did that.
Yeah, so she didn't believe me, which
Love
was
to see
funny. But I
it.
was like, no, Mom, like I'm actually joking. Like I'm being serious. Sorry. And she's like, oh shit. So that night was
Brutal.
not even that night. The night after was brutal. So the second day, if you want to call it.
I picked you up the second day, yeah.
That night,
Because that's the day we went
all
out.
right, I have a confession to the whole world. That's the night I cried. I'm being so serious. I cried that night because okay,
You deserve a hug.
I don't know if you and Jordan noticed, but I know I was definitely off. But that's because
You kept like moving your hand. Like I kept noticing it. And then I had the windows down in the car and you would put your hand out of the car. Like, yeah, I took that
it's
in.
because I was exhausted. I hadn't slept.
Of
I only
course.
slept. Okay, so this is what happened. That night, obviously, broke my hand and went home. I fell asleep. I'm not making this up at 5 a.m.
Dude. Honestly, like if you were to be like, guys, let's just fucking postpone this, we would have been like, bro, of course.
No, but that's the thing because I wanted to like get my mind off of it because I was emotional as fuck. So
That shit fucks with you,
I lied.
bro.
I went to bed at like 3 a.m. I woke up at 5. I only slept for 2 hours, and then from 5 o'clock and on, my hand had like swelled up so much, Maya, that the cast was
Mm-hmm.
literally compressing it. I
Yeah.
could not. It was unbearable, and I was like, I
Oh.
can't do this. Like I was like, I need to go back to the hospital, or someone needs to cut this shit. Like, give me some breathing
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
And so I waited for my parents to wake up, and I asked my mom, like, can you please take me to the hospital? Like, I need to get this checked out. Like, my hand was going numb. I couldn't feel my fingers. It was a bad
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So, luckily enough, like I went. It was only about an hour and a half, 2 hours this time. And the doctor, it was a new doctor, and he did cut it for me a little bit. He's like, how's that? Is that a little bit better? Or he's like, or do you want me to make you a new cast altogether? I thought about it for like a good 5 seconds. I was like, I don't want to put him through that. I think I should be
Yeah.
fine. I think we're good. He's like, okay, cool.
I would have been like, hi, bestie, love you,
Yeah.
but please need a new one.
He
Need a new one.
That man was the definition of like an academic because his mind was all over the place. Like our conversations made no sense. We were just talking about everything and everything, anything and everything.
Yeah.
And this is the fun fact I want to say though, is that he told me, he's like, for hand injuries, it's actually because I had a sling on, and he's like, "Did they give that to you, the hospital?" I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Don't wear it." I said,
Yeah.
"Okay." I'm like, just curious, like, how come? He's like, "Your arm is actually gonna get even more stiff." He's like, "Because it's your hand, you don't need it to be in a fixed position." He's like, "As long as you keep your
Yeah.
arm up and avoid the blood flow going all the way down, um, you'll be fine. And this way
Yeah.
you're allowed to like move around, move your hands,
Yeah.
stretch it." Yeah.
Movement.
He's like, sling. He's like, if it was your elbow or your shoulder, then yes, or your
Yeah. My mom
arm.
had a sling.
Yeah. So that was a little fun fact that I didn't know.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man. Oh my
And
god.
so that I went back home. I slept for 3 hours, woke up, and then I was pretty much up until we hung out. Um, excuse me. Then that night I broke down. It was bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
that night I was so exhausted, but I couldn't sleep because
That's the
it
worst.
was
When you're in so
I
much pain that you can't
but it's not
sleep.
even, it's just uncomfortable. Like I was just so
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortable, and
Yeah.
I was just like, tears just came out. I was like, please God.
Please. It's like, what do I have to do? I will do
I was like, I'll
anything for this
never
pain to go
cuss on
away.
the podcast again.
Yeah, I swear. I swear I'll do it all. I swear whatever you need. That was like when I was having my really bad stomach problems and I couldn't sleep.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm gonna die. I will kill myself right now. I will unalive myself
yeah.
right this
Trust me,
second.
I was in a dark place.
Yeah.
And also
But I
like,
mean, the nachos were good.
yo, honest to God, I hadn't eaten either. Like I would, like it
Yeah, it
was
was
just
probably good that
bad,
you went.
and those nachos
Yeah.
hit. I'm glad.
The
I'm glad
churros.
the churro hit.
And like you didn't have the stress of driving. Yeah, I took
Yes,
that off for you.
yes. Thank you. Really, really appreciate that.
Even though I wanted to cry because I drove in rush
Yeah,
hour
that was fucked. Took you like 3 hours.
to Richmond Hill. Literally, I was stuck in one spot for like 30 minutes. And I was like, so I'm going to walk. I
And
might as
those were
well park the
side
car
streets. You
here.
said
Those
that
were
wasn't even the
side streets.
401. What are you gonna? You can't do anything in this town. The fuck?
Anything.
You want to
Nothing.
avoid the traffic? Psych. You're in other traffic.
You're
What?
in it. And what about
Make
it?
that make sense.
There's lights that need to have advanced greens. Certain
I don't
certain
understand
big
it.
intersections that don't have advanced greens do not need to be a
We need
thing.
advanced rights at this point. Everything. We need to advance for everything. I'm being honest. I'm being
Everything.
honest. Yeah.
Honestly. Man,
So
I am so sorry you had a
yeah,
horrible
no, the first two, borderline 3 nights were just, I'm gonna
brutal.
say I want to end my life. Okay. It was bad.
Yeah.
And I'm not being
Yeah.
dramatic, it was that bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Um but
Nobody come for him in the
yeah, no,
comments.
fuck that. Don't like,
It isn't your pain.
okay, relax. It's my pain.
They're
I
like
can say
they're
what
like
I
they're only
want.
hyping each they're only hyping each other up because they're both that dramatic. I'm like, that would be me also. The fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
Let him say what he
Yeah,
has to say.
exactly. So, but things are going up. We're good. I'm back at work. I
That's
started going back
amazing.
yesterday. I'm just doing like
Yeah.
6 hour shifts, so nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Obviously, not
That's
doing
good.
intense work, but it's more so just being out of the
Imagine.
house.
Yeah.
Mm,
Honestly, getting out of the house also helps your mental
yeah,
so
and
much.
honestly,
Like
like, sorry, go ahead.
I was like, because my parents are at my cottage, whatever. I'm like by myself. They're coming back home this
Hmm.
week. And like, I just like, I think, when did I come back?
You came back
Whatever.
this
I came back
Saturday.
on Saturday,
Huh.
but like the first couple days I was just home by myself. Like I wasn't doing
Hmm.
anything. And I was just like,
Low
I
key, you were
haven't
going
seen my
crazy.
friends. I was like, I haven't seen my friends. I haven't seen like my boyfriend in like a week. Like
Yeah.
I'm like going insane because I was at the cottage too.
Hmm.
I was like, I feel like shit. Like I literally don't even want to leave the house because I feel like shit, but I know if I leave the house, it'll help me.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
like like staying home like really fucks with your mental. Like I forgot like how like even the beginning of like COVID, like how much that like affected people's mental
Oh
health.
yeah, dude.
Like that brought back memories to like first quarantine, and I was like, I'm not doing this. So I've been out like all
I
week.
can't. I can't stay home for more than 2 days. I'll go crazy.
Like I like to stay home. Don't get me
No, like I
wrong, because I'm
can't be in the
fucking
same
lazy.
place. Like I need to
Yeah,
be
like move
out.
around.
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, no
Um,
man.
I was gonna say back at work. I lost my train of thought.
Hmm.
Hmm. Light bulb.
Hmm. Where did my eyes
Where did
go?
my shit go? But yeah,
Oh my
no.
gosh, you know what I
What's
did?
that?
You're gonna hate me.
Oh God, Maya, what'd you do?
Okay, so you know how we had a conversation
About? We have many conversations.
I know. Okay, so you know how we had the whole conversation about Sims and how like
Don't no, you bought it? I screamed. You bought it.
I bought
I
it.
told you to buy it when it goes 50% off.
I know, but it's new. It's never gonna go 50% off until like next year.
Yeah.
No. So I bought it. Elias, it's so fun. So now I'm back in my Sims craze. But you know what's crazy? So before when I would play Sims, I never played with mods or like with custom content.
Right. Now you're doing that shit.
Elias,
It's fun.
I will never not play with mods.
You can't play vanilla.
Custom
Once
content.
you go unvanilla, once you go chocolate, whoa, that sounds weird. But I was gonna say, once you go chocolate, you can't go vanilla. That kind of sounds like once you go black, you can't go.
Once you go black, you can't go back. My mom knows that all too well.
Oh Jesus! But look, listen. Once you go chocolate, you can't go back to vanilla game mode. Okay, you can't do it.
No, it's so.
It's kind of like me with Skyrim. Once you start modding that bitch, you can't go back.
Like I feel so like I'm not even like doing anything sick. I'm literally just like downloading and like putting it in a certain folder. But I'm like, bitch, look at me code. I'm not coding shit. But
wait, are you using something called Vortex? I'm just curious. Or no?
No.
Okay. That's for other PC games, maybe. What do you use for Sims?
I just use my Mac, and honestly, on my Mac, it's really good. Like really good.
Are you using the new one?
It was gonna lag. Yeah, my newer one.
It's probably because like it's a lot more powerful.
Yeah, maybe. Like the new Macs, but like the shit is like obviously it sounds like it's gonna take off at some points.
But do you just turn down the settings a little bit?
A bit, yeah.
That's fine.
And like, but like it doesn't lag. Like I heard with certain mods, and like if you download too much, it'll start to lag.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was downloading the whole goddamn content of Sims 4 because that's all I did. Literally yesterday I kept downloading shit, and honestly, like my game has not lagged at all. But it's so fun.
Dude, I'm telling you, once you start modding shit, you're like, buddy.
You can't stop. And like one of my favorite things in Sims is like making like families or making a sim, like whatever. Like I love it. So now that I have all this custom like clothes content, custom hair, like all this shit, I'm like, I could do this for days and just put them in the gallery.
There's even like a lot. There's a lot of building mods too, where like you could do like
so many building mods,
different angles, not different angles, but yeah, different angles, right?
There's just so many different things you can do with Sims. Like I feel like people are like, oh, Sims is kind of boring, but like no, like I think when you get into it and you get into like the mods and like all that stuff, like it's actually fun.
Low key, I feel like engineering programs should just offer the Sims game because I feel like you could do a lot with. You could learn
into engineering.
I would go into engineering.
If that was all we had to do was play Sims for engineering, if that was a course like Sims,
like you get tested on like actual measurements and shit, buddy.
Dog, in there.
Let's do it.
The way I build houses in Sims every single day, I could probably build a house in Toronto right now. No, I couldn't.
On Yonge and Eglinton, that's for sure.
Don't even get me started about Yonge and Egg, bro. I hate me driving in that construction the other day. I was driving like this.
It's very one lane, not a fun time.
One lane, and then it's like the one lane in the other lane, and it's makes me want to throw up. But yeah, I got the Sims.
Okay, well,
cottage core.
My
dude, you can get an alpaca. I got alpacas, I got chickens, and I got cows. I'm really sad that there's no horse. It's a farm. It's cottage core, so you literally can have a farm.
Do you think you'll end up on a farm somewhere? I feel like you might end up on a farm somewhere.
I don't know if it'll be a farm, but I definitely want to move out of Toronto for sure. Yeah. Because I'm just tired of the city. I don't want to raise my kids in the city.
No way.
Like if I have to have like no, not at all. Like I don't
want to raise kids in the city. Are we talking out of the city as in like the GTA?
I'm not going far. Yes. No. I'm not going to go far. Like if I were to go anywhere, I really love Kleinberg.
Kleinberg's expensive, but nice.
It's hella expensive, but it's beautiful. Some like nice the houses are nice.
Kleinberg. Some rich people in Kleinberg, that's all I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? When my sister had her wedding in Kleinberg, every time we had to drive up to the place to like visit, I was like, that's going to be my future house. Oh, I was like, hey, get ready to start selling, besties. Yep. But like, it's just so nice up there. I don't necessarily think I would be on a farm, but I do want to have like a house that has lots of land. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it. Like, I don't necessarily want to have like cows and chickens and whatever.
Yeah, you just want a lot of land.
It would be cool, but I just want land, which is like such an upkeep. But I'll just get those like tractors where you just ride and like cut.
Those are fun.
I'll just make my husband.
My no has one. Those are fun.
I'll just make my husband do it. But like, yeah, I definitely want to move out of Toronto. I definitely don't want to stay in the city.
I don't blame you.
You know, it's also just like the whole
you would love Vancouver. You would love Vancouver.
Oh, I know for a fact. I always wanted to go. Like I know for a fact.
When I tell you, Flying over the Rockies. Oh yeah. Also, everyone, I went to Vancouver, like every other fucking person in lockdown, apparently, or not lockdown, in pandemic.
People either went to Vancouver,
Had kids,
had
or
kids, uh,
what's the third
went
one?
to
Banff.
Alberta,
Went to Banff.
went to
Yep.
Banff, had kids,
Mm-hmm.
got engaged,
Yep.
uh, went to Banff or went to Vancouver.
That's all that happened.
You know what I did? Cried. My door just scared me. I didn't realize my door was open, and I looked like this, and I was like, "Oh,
It
bitch."
is? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I went like this. You're on a damn screen.
And I'm still like, yeah,
You're
it is.
like,
What are you talking about?
Oh, buddy.
Yo, we're dumb, eh?
Fucking stupid. But yeah, so Vancouver, flying over flying over the Rocky Mountains. I wanted to die. I know that doesn't make sense, but I
know that.
like, it is breathtaking. It is
Oh,
fucking
buddy.
beautiful.
Honestly,
Holy
like,
shit.
flying anywhere over somewhere that isn't a super populated city is beautiful.
But you know, here's the craziest part. Vancouver only has like 500,000 less people than Toronto does.
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
is insane.
But I just feel like
They're
the
more
vibe,
spread out,
it's
though.
just different.
Vancouver's
Yeah,
a lot
like
more
it's
spread.
different in Vancouver.
And they say this. I've never been to Cali, but they're like, Vancouver is like our Cali.
Low-key, all the hot people live in Vancouver.
I don't know about that.
No, low-key, every TikTok person I see that's hot is in Vancouver.
It's also
I'm not
interesting
kidding.
how, like, once I went to Vancouver, that's when, like, my TikTok changed.
Became Vancouver stuff.
Vancouver
On
stuff.
God, you can think about something and TikTok will be like, bet.
No, but I guess it works off of your locations.
That too.
Right?
I mean, yeah, location services is definitely a thing.
Yeah. But because I was getting all these
I
Vancouver
need vacay.
TikToks, I'm like, I've never seen this in my life.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, but like, I've never seen this shit in my life.
Oh my God. The other day, on TikTok, I woke up and chose violence because I was just like trolling people on live.
With your fucking fake account?
Yeah.
I hate people like you. I literally hate you guys.
I know, like, say it with my chest. No, okay. So basically, I'll tell the whole story. So basically, this girl was on live and just like talking about the vaccine.
Wait, you told me
and
this
all
story.
This shit. Yeah. Okay. Did I tell you the story and how she blocked me?
Yeah. Okay, I thought there was like a different one.
Oh, no. There's more. So I was on my main because she blocked me on my spam or my burner.
Don't kill me. She said, bitch, I got more.
She's like, I commented something because she's like, I said LOL dead, or I said something funny. And then, or I said LOL, I got you big mad, or something dumb like that. Yeah. And then she was like, I'm not even mad. Maybe you should go on a walk because exercise is really good for you. And I was like, Bessie, did you just call me fat?
I just called you a fat lard.
And she's like, well,
shout out to the fact that we got plus size mannequins in our store. Sorry, I just had to throw that out. Yeah, we got plus size women mannequins. Isn't that fire?
That's good. Yeah. You should get men too, right? Because.
Anyways, continue.
Yeah. So and then I said something else, and no, she said that comment of me going on a walk. And then she was like, and then I was like, LOL, I got you big mad. And then she said something, and she was like, well, now you can't comment because you're blocked. And then it ended for me. And I was like, okay, girl.
What a move. And
you're mad for what? But I forgot her name because I was going to go right to my main and go right back on and be like, hey, I'm back, bestie.
Let me guess. She went back on live.
No. No, she never ended the live, but because I was blocked, it ended for me.
Right.
So then one day I'm on my main TikTok, whatever. She pops up on live again, talking about the same thing. And everyone in her comments is trolling her because she feeds into the trolls. And like, it's just one of those things. And she gets mad.
Do you think she's doing it for clout though? Like she's purposely doing it?
Funny as hell. Might be. No, I think she's actually delusional. Like the way she would talk about things, she was like, yeah, and they're bribing us to take the vaccine here in Canada. And I was like, babes, I'm literally Canadian. That's not true. She was like, they bribe kids with candy. I'm like, okay, what? Halloween. Yeah, it was weird.
Kids can't even get the vaccine though.
I think I said something. Exactly. I was like, I think I said something like, girl, you're embarrassing us Canadians.
Wait, was she Canadian or was she American? No, she's Canadian.
Yeah, no, she's Canadian. She lives in Alberta.
God damn it. No, I don't want to go to Alberta.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to go. No, sorry. If I run into her,
I'm going to Alberta.
I'll be like, bestie, do you remember me? No, but anyway, so I was on my main and she pops up again and I went in, but I sent the live to my friends. And I was like, guys, this is the girl that blocked me. So some of them joined in the live.
You guys are toxic.
And they were
because they're so toxic.
I know, we are. And then
you know what it is? It's just like, as soon as one homie says something, it's like you got to back him up.
You have to.
And like, I hate it.
And No, but it's a thing you have
Now
to
we're
do.
both
It's ride or
toxic.
die energy.
Why?
Why? What do we do for this? But yeah. And then I was going again. I got blocked in 2.5 seconds.
She knew you?
I don't know if she like no, she couldn't have known who I was, but I literally barely said anything in this one because it was my main, and I was like, I want to have like a good look on my main.
I
Blocked
mean,
me
you kind of just
instantly.
exposed yourself, but it's alright.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
Okay.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Now I'm blocked. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Blocked me, and then I was like, okay, well, at least this time my friends are on. I was like, hey, what's her username? I'm gonna go on my spam.
Only you got blocked out of the friend group?
No, on her live.
But I'm saying, what about your other friends?
No, they were still on. They were still in, and I was like,
It's
okay,
just
so I went into the
racism at
main.
this point.
You know what I'm saying? Because they were Caucasian. I'm not gonna lie to you.
See?
You know what I'm saying? And with my
Wow, I
Caucasian friends, let's
shouted.
talk about it. See? Yeah. So I went on the spam and I said, "Did you miss me?" Then I got muted. I never got blocked, but I got muted.
That's even worse. Just block me.
Just block
Because now
me.
I just gotta watch.
Because I was like, I was saying things, and I would say like LOL, or I'd be like, she said something one time, and she was like, actions hurt. Oh, what did she say? Actions hurt louder than words. And literally all I said in the thing was, hey girl, it's actions speak louder than words. And she's like, blocked. I'm like, okay. Guess you don't want
Did
help.
she just make up her own expression?
Actions hurt louder
Actions
than
do
words.
hurt more than words. Like, she's not wrong.
It's literally actions. Like, they do. They hurt. Actions do be hurting. I'm not gonna
No,
lie. Like,
I know the saying.
like,
I know it's
bestie.
actions speak louder than words. But I'm just saying.
But she might be onto
onto
something. She could be onto something. But literally all I did, I was like, hey, like, it's actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Blocked.
She didn't even give you a chance. She didn't even rebuttal. She just said no.
And you can have like moderators in your
You
lives to
can?
like,
What is this, Twitch?
right?
This is TikTok.
So she had like a moderator, and the moderator was like, and you're gonna be blocked next. And I was like, girl, what did I do?
Yo,
I literally breathed.
Does TikTok have stories? No. Because I saw on our account a couple of weeks ago that it said,
I almost posted one.
Yeah, do you want to post a story? I said, what
accident.
the fuck is this?
Okay, so
all social media
got me
is
really
just
upset.
copying each other. Actually, did Twitter take away their stories, like their fleets?
Yes,
they did.
They did, because no one was going to use them. Apparently, everyone was posting their nudes on there because like they were like Twitter was taking them away, so people would just post. Everyone was like going crazy and just posting their nudes.
What the fuck?
Our
generation makes no sense.
No sense. Why? Come on.
You know what actually blows my mind in the topic of nudes and shit, or like sex work and all this shit? It's like 10 years, not even 10 years ago, 5 years ago.
Oh, I thought we were gonna say something else. Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
I thought you were gonna talk about the OnlyFans situation.
Oh no, I'm confused about that because I saw someone say, like, I saw a lot of people saying like, oh my god, OnlyFans is stopping their sex, like they're not gonna allow pornography on their site. But then I saw another post that was like, OnlyFans never made that statement. And I haven't checked OnlyFans. Like, I haven't gone to do my own research.
Me either. But a lot of like the top creators on OnlyFans have said it. So I'm assuming that do like exclusive content. I think the whole thing is they don't want you like having like your full like cooter cat out on thing, because originally OnlyFans wasn't for that.
No, it was for literal like celebrities or people with a status.
It was literally like a Patreon. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like,
if people want to make bank though, I'm just putting it out there. I shouldn't even be saying this. I feel like it's common knowledge now. Get into the sex work in the terms of like have your own platform for sex work. I promise you'll make bank.
I was gonna say, but like don't go to like Pornhub or
no, don't stay away from,
because they fuck your shit up.
It's not even Pornhub that fucks your shit. It's the actual companies that shoot. Brazzers, all those top companies.
Like Mia Khalifa has talked about how like
her situation is all kinds of fucked up. Yeah,
it's so like I feel like her situation's so messed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, 10 to 15 years, 5 to 10 something, 20,
I'm just saying like
17,
5,
I don't
even
know.
when we were in high school or like, yeah, like not that long ago, like you had your nudes online, and like remember when all their celebrities were getting their nudes leaked? Do you remember that
it was like
that time?
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence, Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
I mean,
remember when Jennifer Lawrence got her nudes leaked.
You remember that?
Oh my god, yes. It was literally everyone.
I don't know if Selena Gomez ever had hers leaked, but like just
hers was like rumored to be leaked, but I think it was photoshopped.
Right. Just a bunch of people. So all I'm saying is like 5 years ago, like this was like so taboo. Like you don't post your nudes online, bro. You go on Twitter, it's just porn.
Twitter, people retweet porn onto my timeline all the time, and I'm like, y'all have no. Like it is 9 a.m.
Oh no, but it's just normalized. Like, it's just a thing.
But like, yeah, like Twitter
It's your
doesn't
thing.
care. Like
Yeah.
Twitter does not. I feel like Twitter does, like, but they just don't really like regulate it or like
No, it's not. I don't
really
think
keep
it's
an eye
anywhere
on
in
it.
their terms and conditions. Like,
Mm.
Instagram
Because I know some
is.
accounts. I heard some accounts have gotten banned for being like exclusive and like
How?
posting that
Some
kind of stuff.
some accounts are literally
No,
porn.
but there's some. No, yeah, 100%. So I don't really know. I don't really get into like the technicalities of like social media stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But back in the day, like posting nudes was like so like sacrilege. Like you could not
Yeah.
do it. That's not even a word, but
I mean, you're not wrong.
like now, but you know what I'm saying? But like now it's like, oh yeah, like my tits out on OnlyFans. Like who cares?
Get your bag.
Like it's
People
insane. But like
are
get your bread. Like do what you have to. If that's what you want to do and you're making your
just
coin,
know that
like applaud.
just know and understand the consequences that come with it. That's all. That's my only point.
Yeah. Like I wish there weren't consequences with shit like that though, because why?
No, but here's the thing, right? And I'm not saying that's just how it is, but at the end of the day, that's just how it is because of the world we live in.
No, it's because of society,
Mm-hmm.
110%. Because if people didn't care what other people
Yeah.
did, we literally why is it a big deal to post your body? Like
Yeah.
it is your body. Everyone has a body.
Dude,
Everyone has parts. Like who
people
cares?
think like, and we're just keeping it real here, guys, on the Fun Bomb podcast. Okay, don't come at us. Don't do none of that shit. Okay, we just keep it. We're having a
Literally.
real ass conversation. People honestly think, in my opinion, that the world is gonna change. It will eventually, not anytime soon.
No.
In
Like
terms of
change is inevitable and like it happens slowly, but it happens surely. Like even like back in the day, like nothing is the same as like well things are still the same, like some things, but like not everything is the same as it was back in the day. You know what I mean? Like yeah,
yeah,
there's been
and what
change,
I
but
mean is
like
like women will still be faulted or what's a better word, there'll be a lot more there'll still be consequences for having OnlyFans or posting your nudes online,
yeah,
in
we'll
terms of
still be
you won't get
judged at the
hired
end of
if
the
they
day.
find that shit. That's just how it is. Like, I'm not
I
saying
just
this
don't
because
like
I'm making it up. I'm telling you that's literally
yeah,
how it is.
it's just fucked up
Yeah,
because it's like who cares? Like wholeheartedly, who cares?
I guess that's where, because this, I guess the problems come from, the problem starts is where's the professional line? What defines
I think it comes
professionalism?
from the older generation because I think
100%.
they're more like you have to do it this way, this. You have to be professionals, respect your elders. I'm sorry, I get respect your elders, but sometimes elders are really fucking disrespectful. And if you're not going to give me the respect, I'm not going to give you the same respect. I'm not going to respect you back.
I hear you. Okay, but how do you feel about this, right? How would you feel if we had a woman prime minister, but we found out she had an OnlyFans, or like she was doing sex work?
I wouldn't care. I wholeheartedly
Wholeheartedly,
wouldn't
you
care.
wouldn't care
On God, I wouldn't care if she is a good
on a
prime
world,
minister and
but
she's
on a
doing
world stage.
what do you? I don't care if she is
You don't
doing
care,
what
but how
her
does that
job
look on a world stage, Maya?
on a world stage, but that's because society has like fucked
Exactly,
everyone's
and that's
brains
what I'm
up. But
saying.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like if us as a society, if we don't care, like if say like okay, I don't care, and someone's like, oh yeah, I don't care. Okay, then follow that train of not giving a
Mm-hmm.
fuck and just who cares
Mm-hmm.
if we have a female prime minister and she's doing a bomb ass job and she knows what she's doing and she's getting shit done.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason that people don't respect her is because she has an OnlyFans. That's fucked up. Like who
I hear
cares?
you.
Like it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but it'll never happen because of
Yeah.
the entire world is Western
It's
society
because
is completely
it's
different
because
from the other
it's
side, bro.
because we are run by an elderly white men run society pretty much.
I think so.
So it's
I
like
believe in the Illuminati.
we live the white man's tale and what they say goes. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Damn, we got a little bit real. I'm so sorry. But
That's just how it is here on the Fun Bomb
that's just
podcast.
how our conversations
You
be. Sometimes
gotta
we be
have
joking and then we be like boom bam
talk
bing.
about if her cooch is out. What is that, good or bad?
If her cooter cat is saying meow,
Yeah.
what do we do?
What do? You making OnlyFans?
Nah.
It's good. It's good. I mean,
I just don't see
that's okay.
myself
Not
doing
good,
it.
but it's okay. Yeah.
I just don't see myself doing it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? You know, times get really rough. Might have to. But no, like if I were to make an OnlyFans,
I feel like it's a
I think my
plan
thing is,
like D. Like it's there.
you know, it's a plan. I feel like it's a plan F.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like if
for
you
me,
like
like it's
drop
there.
down, like that's a kind of a fallback.
It's a fallback because you have it.
Mhm.
But like Honestly, I think my thing would be is like if I make an OnlyFans, imagine nobody like subscribing or buying it. Like I would be embarrassed. I would delete that shit so
I
fast.
promise you, there's dogs out there, so it
The
wouldn't
amount,
happen.
yeah, no, I feel like there'd be men that would buy
Yeah, no,
it. But like
there'd be
I just
weird men buying it.
I don't think personally, I don't think like I'm like I don't know how to like word this,
Mm-hmm.
but
You're not
like
fit for that.
girls on OnlyFans, I don't think I'm fit for it. Like I don't think I'm like sexy enough to like be on OnlyFans.
I'm not gonna answer that because I don't know.
Don't answer that.
Yeah.
No, it's not a question. It's
Okay.
not I don't need an answer.
Okay. Cool.
I'm just saying personally I don't think
I would just argue more so. I don't know if you have like that characteristic
yeah, like I don't think I
because you
fit it.
do
Like I
have
don't
to
think I
have
suit.
balls,
You have to have
not
ball. I don't
literal,
have fucking
but
balls,
balls.
bro. I don't have
You gotta,
balls.
you're willing to post yourself online like
I might
that.
have one ball, but I definitely don't have both. You know? Like I
Hmm.
feel like I'm kind of confident, but like
Right.
to like go out and like do things and like put myself out there, but like I'm not confident
You're
enough to like
scared
do
to
that.
order at a restaurant. What are you talking about?
Okay, so what we're going to talk we're not that's not what we're here to talk about. We're not going to talk about my anxiety and how it fucks up my everyday life.
Okay, but here
Okay,
that's okay to take that on real shit because you're an anxious person. I don't think it would do well on
yeah.
OnlyFans. You
No.
know?
No, 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 no. My anxiety would not let me have that.
Yeah,
I'm a
and
very,
that's
very,
okay.
very, very anxious person,
Yeah.
and like I could not. If I posted my fucking titty, I would analyze every aspect of my titty and be like, "This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life."
I said this. I
Who
said if God forbid, I'm at an all time low, right? I would consider it, but have to do it faceless. Couldn't put my face
see?
in
That's
it.
my thing. That was my other thing. Is like if I were to make an OnlyFans, I was like, okay, cool. I could just do like no face,
Yeah.
like no face, no case, whatever.
Yeah.
And I have tattoos. Nah, you'll know it's me.
That's true.
You
That
will
is
know it's
true.
me.
I know how to
You know, I
edit. I'm
posted
good. I mean, you
you
know how to
the
edit.
thing I know how to edit. I could edit my tattoos out for sure, but like I know myself, I would slip up and like or like someone would recognize the background of something, be like, "Yo, that looks like so and
Oh
so's
no, you got to do
house."
it at like hotels and shit. What the fuck?
True, if I have OnlyFans money, I could definitely afford
Yeah.
that. But like I would fuck up.
Also,
I'd take
mother
like an
and
ass
father. I'm
shot.
joking.
Oh yeah, mom and dad. I joke about OnlyFans with my parents all the time. My mom always like, "Guys, I'm gonna make an OnlyFans." My mom's like, "Get your bread, honey." I said, "No,
Oh
girl."
God.
Sue, what you talking about?
No, Mama
Don't
said
tempt me,
no.
mom. Don't tempt me because I'll do it.
Yeah,
No, I
no.
won't.
The joke nowadays is just like you see a cute girl on social media, you go to her bio, fucking OnlyFans. It's like it's so sad. You start crying right away.
Oh my god. No, I'll never forget when somebody made a fake Instagram of me and
That's
put
just
in
fucked up. Yeah, no, that's
OnlyFans and
fucked up.
followed all guys that were I was following, like all my guy friends,
Right.
and put in OnlyFans in the bio and was like, "Oh my god, like click for exclusive content." And like everyone, I woke up that morning to millions, okay, not millions, but like hundreds of
Yeah, I
DMs
remember. I
saying,
remember.
"Hey girl, okay, not hey girl, no guy was like, "Hey girl," but like, "Hey, I don't think this is you. But like just so you know, like this is happening." Even like guys I've never spoken to before,
Hmm.
but like I
Hmm.
follow or like we like spoke once or twice.
Hmm.
We're reached out and we're like, "Hey, just so you know, like this is going around." I was like, "Wow, thank you so
Hmm.
much." Because that is not me. Can you report it? Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Let your
it's
friends know because it ain't me. That's just what's crazy. Even like
same thing happened to Maria. Not with the OnlyFans though, but actually, no, it wasn't OnlyFans, but same thing happened to Maria. Someone made a fake Instagram.
it's fucked. Like people do it all the time. It's actually insane. Literally the other day, my friend sends me a screenshot. Who was it? I think it was Brian. You know Brian.
Yeah, yeah.
Sends me a screenshot. Somebody made a fake Tinder account of me.
I'm not
I
surprised.
haven't be- I haven't been on Tinder in
The more
years.
followers you
Like
have, especially the more worse it's gonna get.
and I sent this screenshot to my boyfriend so fast and I was like, "Just so you know,
Same name and
this is what
everything.
I'm dealing same name,
Same age, same all that.
same age,
Oh, it could have
same
been someone you
everything."
know.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That's
it's
and that's
fucked.
what's even more fucked up. Like
You'll
fuck
never know who does
wholeheartedly
this.
fuck you. Like you know her,
Like,
like
what's
my
the
like and you
point?
did that. That's fucked.
Like, same
That's
name, took my pictures
fucked.
from my Instagram, and I was like, what the fuck? This is so and I knew it was like recent because it's recent Instagram pictures. And I was like, are you
How long ago
joking? So
was
I
this?
sent it to him. Literally, it was like maybe last month or like the month
Mm,
before. And I sent it to him and I was like, hey, guess what the fuck is happening to me right now?
mm-hmm.
He was like, if like any of my friends saw you, I was like, I just want you to know, like, if your friends are on Tinder, that this isn't me if they like come across it.
Right.
And he's like, honestly, if any of my friends saw you on Tinder, I wouldn't even think it was you. He's like, and if you were on it, he's like, I would think like you were like trying to like catch one of got your friend's boyfriends like cheating or like some shit like that. And I was like, wow, is this what trust
I
is?
think you're in a very healthy relationship, and I good. I'm happy for you guys because that's a real ass answer.
Yeah, I was like, is this I don't know a healthy relationship,
like I said,
right? So I'm
you
like,
probably looking out for your other homies. All right, so we had another hiccup.
I don't
We're
want to talk
good. We're
about
good.
it.
So, Maya, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Where can the lovely people find you?
You guys can find me at My Molten with 2 N's on Instagram and TikTok, and just My Molten on YouTube. I also have a spam TikTok where it was private before, but I made it unprivate because I was like, you know what? I need the world to see my crackhead energy. So I have
Did you
that.
finally come up with an actual username for that one?
Okay, right now, I hate it. I actually hate it, but you can't change it. You can only change it every 30 days. So it's
I'd
keeping
be
up with
upset.
Maya XOX. It's annoying. I literally made that and I was like, ew, I hate this so much.
Yeah. Wait, what is it
So I have
right
to
now?
wait 30 days. Keeping up with Maya XOX. Anyways,
I need more originality, Maya.
you know what I'm saying? Maybe you can help me think of a name, but hate it. So there's that.
What was
And
it?
I honestly just post whatever I want on it.
So the name before was just like user something.
It was user 69 something something
It
something
was
something.
user 69.
Yeah,
You should have
user
kept that.
69. I know, that's what I'm saying. I want it back.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah, but I can't 30 days. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I have that. So I have my spam because I'm making my main more like fashion based.
Mm-hmm.
So I want it to be more that. So I have the spam to post whatever the fuck I want to post.
Got it.
Yeah, where can they find you?
The lovely people can find me at jjust.e on Instagram and TikTok, and
Yes,
just
sir.
e on YouTube. And for some reason, I've been getting I've been getting subscribers from. Remember that hair video I posted, the buzz cut video?
Yeah.
Dude, that video's had like 53,000 views. It's kind of fucked. But
Yo, shit comes back sometimes, eh?
it comes back. I mean, it's been growing ever since I posted it. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, like just gaining some random subscribers. So it's like it's definitely motivating
That's
me to
good.
start posting again.
Dude, start posting. I'm still waiting for me and Jordan's video
I
to
know,
appear
I
on your
know. I'm just in the
page.
works of figuring out exactly what I would like
He's
to post.
he's in the works of healing his hand.
I'm in the works of, not being like this. Okay. So slowly but surely.
It's
But
coming. It's
yeah,
coming.
Maya, where can they find us?
You guys can find us at the Fawn Bond on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I would say we post all the time, but we need to have some mental health breaks some days. But
Some
we do post
days I
once a
need a
week.
year of mental health break, bro.
You know what I'm talking about? We do post once a week on the YouTube channel every Thursday, and we just post whenever on the TikTok and on Instagram. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So please follow that, guys. Don't forget, it is one episode a week now. And with that being said, we'll see you guys next week.
Yes, sir.
Au revoir.
Bye.
Later.
Bilingual shoddy.